Do you ever wonder who buys a C8 Corvette? Hello, how are you? Welcome to Road Odyssey. I am Burke. Hope you're having a nice day. Now, I need to get very serious with you right now. So let's clean our glasses off and have a very serious discussion about a very perplexing, a very complex, a very intriguing question. Who buys a C8 Corvette? What do they do for a living? So why don't we take a very introspective, deep digging look into this very wonderful and exciting topic. Here we go. I've seen several Facebook postings that say, what do other C8 owners do for a living? The short answer is, who cares? This is a silly question. I guess my very first long answer to this is C8 buyers are likely people who have worked hard, saved and invested a good portion of their income. They live clean lives and don't throw their money away like it's toilet paper. They are people that plan their lives, make solid choices that reduce any negative impact on their lifestyle. Yes, this implies that C8 owners might typically be relatively well-off people, but only because they plan and work hard. Conclusion? A C8 owner can be almost literally anyone with any type of decent paying job. Back in September 2020, the U.S. Census Bureau claims that our average income is over $68,000. The previous new C7 Corvette buyer's average income was $138,000. Now, the new C8 buyer's average income is $214,000. That's a $76,000 difference. This older piece of data that I found on the internet shows that the C7 Corvette owners were people who could pay cash for the Corvettes. They had plenty of disposable income. Because C8 buyers are obviously very wealthy and well off, they must be of a different age. They're not 20 years old. While some of these C8 buyers are going to be the tail end of the baby boomers, who are people currently between 57 and 75. They were born between 1946 and 1964, which includes myself. There's 71.6 million of us. So that's going to be the tail end of the people buying the C8s. Now, coming in now are the Generation X people who were born between 1965 and about 1980. So they are 41 to 56 years old, and there's about 65.2 million of them. And of course, I'm speaking in terms of the US. So C8 owners are going to average about 61 years of age, and they will have a very good income or a very large nest egg to draw money from. This means they will have had or do have a very good job. You know, something that pays more than $100,000 a year, or between two people or more, a total income of over $100,000, $200,000 a year. So these are going to be engineers, software developers, architects, you name it. It's going to be a big job. Managers, upper tier managers, air traffic controllers, lawyers, pilots, and, people who learn to invest. They find money managers and they get out and they investigate how the market works, what are the different sectors, and how to diversify their money to invest properly. All right, let's just sit back and look at this from a different point of view just for fun. So I'm looking at Wells Fargo Auto Loan Review 2022, Rates and Terms, Motor One article, using this to get what the average car loan credit score and percent would be. And for me, I'm going to look at some cars using kind of middle of the road. I'm going to use this middle credit score with 6.16% for a new car. And I will be using just a car loan calculator off of Google and this one off of calculator.net. First thing I'm going to do is show you here a $70,000 2LT Corvette Stingray. So using this quick and dirty calculator, over $1,000 a month for that Corvette. Or if you have a down payment and trade in, not too high, but a little bit, you're still going to be pretty close to $1,000 a month for a payment. Now, if you had $35,000 that you could just throw at a down payment for the $70,000 Corvette, you could have under $800 a month payments easy. In theory, if you follow the 10% rule, basically speaking, for making car payments, an $800 car payment would mean you would have to be making about $8,000 per month. That is a huge chunk of change. Next, I looked at a Dodge Charger. Not all that much altered on this. Still fairly basic at $83,000. Loan, $1,400 or down to about below $1,300 a month. Then I thought I'd look at the Ram 2500 Laramie. I did do the turboed engine and just a few mods to this, nothing mind-blowing. $54,950, so over $1,000 monthly payment here, and then with a little bit of a down payment and trade-in, just below $900 a month. The point to this exercise is just to show that there are a lot of cars on the road owned by a huge variety of people living a huge variety of lifestyles that enable them to get these cars and make large payments. So it just makes the question very silly. So my final thoughts are, who are these people that buy the C8s? Well, they're people that can get in and out of it. They love the exotic, aggressive look. They have disposable income, regardless as to whether or not they're working or retired. So they're well-off or wealthy-minded people, and they can probably pay for the C8 completely in cash. They are people that can pay for the gas. Their average age is 61 years old. So they're going to be somewhere in their 40s to maybe up to 70. They have jobs that vary greatly, but they do have jobs or have had, and they've worked hard. They may be college educated with engineering, business, management, lawyer, medical, all kinds of different types of education levels and things that they would do. And they have probably learned how to invest wisely. I want to make my final point, and that is I do know C8 owners, and here's a few. This first one is owned by Jeff and Kelly. They are professionals and college teachers and all this kind of stuff. They've saved their money and worked hard for their bronze C8. Here is Michael Barbies and his brother. So two brothers went in together for their Corvette. Then There's Lady Lush. She has her own salon. Her husband owns a plumbing company, and they have saved up very hard. They have their C8 Corvette. And finally, another gentleman that I see at some of the car shows. He is or was a firefighter captain and is retired. And so now he plays and enjoys his C8 Corvette. That'll do it for this very thought-provoking video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Have a great day. Relax. Take it easy. And I will see you later. Bye.